New year, learn to learn Python. Hi everybody, this is Sam with Python Basics. And if you're just finding us here for the first time, we are going to be kind of starting from the beginning. And this idea actually came from one of my kids. So he had a very interesting point because he's becoming more interested in, well, life and the world, and he's dipping his toe into programming, and he's watched my channel. Actually, he was the one that kind of encouraged me to get started. So he had a great idea, and I thought so. So what the point of this is we're going to be going through what you need to learn Python. And that's kind of exactly what this channel has been, but I wasn't articulating it. And he's a sharp guy. He connects with people much better than I. So this video is, you're just getting started, and I want you to be able to know where to get started and how to feel and to uncomplicate any issues you're having. So this right here is a fancy interpreter. It's called Spider. I want you to get started with the bare bones version and I want you to have successes. The whole point of this channel is to either solve problems or help you have successes. So if you're wanting to start to learn Python, we're just going to download the interpreter. So you go to python.org, download, and the current version right now is 3.11.1. You can go and click there or get the full list of all of the versions of previous Pythons. But you're not worried about that. You're just going to click download and follow all the instructions. And this is what you're going to do. This is what you're going to get to. Idle or shell, whichever term you may have heard. And this is the interpreter. So this is a really short video today. We're probably going to be pushing all of this out, but we are going to be focused on the learning of Python, what we need to do, where we need to go, how we need to go about this. And the most important thing is to tear down any concerns, any fears, any roadblocks that you have in your learning journey. So again, if you're finding this for the very first time, I want you to see down below in the description that there is a Discord server, and that is a growing community, and this is hyper focused on the beginner and the extreme beginner. So I want you to feel comfortable and have successes while you're learning this, because the more successes you have, the more comfortable you're going to be, and the more apt you are going to be to stick with learning Python. So let me just kind of share with you my journey, and you may believe me a little bit more. So I am now 46. I started learning Python 10 years ago. I had been interested and intrigued with programming, but couldn't learn it. Tried C++, too complicated, too much to get started. But I read several articles about Python, and I was extremely intrigued of how clean it was, the reason why it got created, the creator, the parts in the world that, in the business world that use it. The big data fad was the term at the time 10 years ago. Now it's morphed into data science and AI and ML, that's artificial intelligence, and machine learning. So all of those terms have come out of big data. So over the past 10 years, everything has changed, and it's changing drastically. So, but I say that to say this, is that I started 10 years ago and I faltered a great deal. And I went back and checked, and I started and stopped probably about 4 times. And then I just kind of decided that I was going to get it. I was going to do anything and everything I could. And that was about 8 years ago. And then after that, so we're coming up on 6. So then I started to volunteer at my kids' school to reinforce my learning. And then almost 6 years ago, I started this YouTube channel. And coming up on a year ago, I have moved inside my company into a data analyst job that all I do is problem solve every single day, multiple times a day, thinking through issues. And I only acquired those skills to be able to do that job from learning Python and spending thousands of hours of problem solving. So I know this is a little bit of a lengthy video, but these are the things we're going to be attacking over the next few weeks. So please, please, please drop any comments, questions, video requests down in the comments below or over on the Discord server, or anything you want to make sure we focus on, like why is a while loop better than a for loop in this situation? How do you make a decision between for loops and while loops? Why is a dictionary sometimes better than a list? These type of things that you're having an issue with, please make me aware of it. And so we can because if you have that question, somebody else doesn't quite have the nerve to ask it. And you're just going to be helping countless people. You're going to help me think through a problem. You're going to help everyone around you. And you're going to help yourself by asking that question, I promise. So I know this is a little bit of a lengthy video, but it's a new year, new start to content here on Python Basics, and we're just going to get after it. So as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Hey, guys. Thanks for joining us today. I hope you really enjoyed today's video. And if you haven't, check out this video right here or this one right down here. And most important, make sure you're hitting this subscribe button and the notification bell. Thanks again for joining us, and we hope to see you next time. Bye, guys.